Emma was the kind of person everyone could count on. If you needed a favor, she'd say yes before you even finished asking. If you forgot your deadline, she'd stay late to fix it. If you messed up, she'd smooth it over and make it look effortless. And people adored her for it. The kindness, the reliability, the calm smile that never seemed to fade. But what they didn't see was what it cost her. By 38, Emma's life looked full. A good job, steady friends, a reputation for being the one who always helps. But it wasn't fullness she felt. It was weight. The kind that sits in your chest and doesn't leave when you rest. The kind that builds every time you say yes when your soul quietly whispers no. She told herself it was fine, that good people help, that being selfless is what made her valuable. But the truth, she wasn't being kind anymore. She was being afraid to disappoint, afraid to be misunderstood, afraid that saying no would make her less loved. Then came the night everything changed. It was late, too late. The office was empty except for the soft hum of the air conditioner. Emma sat at her desk, finishing a report that wasn't hers because her co-worker just really needed this weekend off. She rubbed her eyes, glancing at the clock, 11:47 p.m. Her phone buzzed, a message from her sister. "Hey, can you drive Mom to her appointment tomorrow morning?" Emma stared at the screen, exhausted. Her eyes burned, her chest tightened, and for the first time in her life, she didn't reply. She just sat there motionless while a thought surfaced quietly. A thought she'd been too scared to think for years. What if they only love me because I never say no? The next morning, she woke up different, not bold, not fearless, just done. When her manager stopped by her desk and asked, "Can you cover Greg's shift this week?" The familiar "sure" hovered on her tongue, but this time she breathed in, slow, steady, and said, "I can't this week." It was quiet, simple, almost gentle. Her manager blinked, a little surprised, then shrugged. "All right, I'll figure something out," and walked away. Emma sat there frozen, waiting for guilt to hit her like a storm. But it didn't. It was calm, like she had finally exhaled after holding her breath for years. That one no changed everything. Not because the world around her suddenly respected her, but because she did. She began to notice the difference between pleasing and respecting. Pleasing is about fear of losing someone's favor. Respect is about truth, honoring your own time, energy, and boundaries. And when you choose truth, people notice. The ones who only stayed for convenience drift away. The ones who care for you learn to adjust. The first few weeks weren't easy. Her phone rang less. Her co-workers stopped assuming she'd clean up their chaos. Even her family seemed slightly distant at first. But slowly something softer began to grow in that space. Peace. Emma started spending quiet mornings walking by the river. She read again, not because she had time, but because she made time. And when someone asked for her help, she paused before answering. If she wanted to, she said yes. If she didn't, she said no, and kindly but clearly. She realized that every no was really a yes to something else. Yes to rest, yes to honesty, yes to herself. Months later, she ran into that same co-worker, the one she used to cover for. He smiled and said, "You've changed, Emma. You seem lighter." She smiled back. "I stopped apologizing for having limits." He laughed softly. "Wish I could do that." She looked at him, kind but firm. "You can. You just have to stop waiting for people to understand first." That night, Emma sat by her window with a cup of tea, city lights flickering below. She thought about the years she'd spent chasing approval. How many times she'd confused being agreeable with being good. And she realized something quietly profound. All that time she wasn't trying to earn love, she was trying to avoid rejection. But love that depends on your silence isn't love, it's control. And the day you stop begging for respect is the day you finally start receiving it. She still helps people. She still gives, still listens, still cares. But now she does it from fullness, not emptiness. From strength, not guilt. Because saying no didn't make her less kind, it made her honest. And honest people, they're the ones who command respect without ever asking for it. And that is what Emma learned in her quiet revolution. Peace doesn't come when everyone likes you. It comes when you finally like yourself enough to set a boundary. Respect isn't given the day you please everyone. It's earned the day you stop begging for it,